What's up guys, today I bring you a battle against Hydreal Master 635. I just challenged him in Skype and he agreed to battle. And looking at the team preview, he has a very annoying Sun team. Well, it's annoying against my team. The matchup is not gonna lie, it's not like very good for me because he has Reshiram, which this team is kinda, well, every team without Hobo is like kinda weak to Reshiram. And yeah, he also has Zekrom, which alongside Reshiram, those two can break through my team. Because if the Zekrom is banded, it's going to get a kill every time it comes in. So that can be very threatening. He also has Genesect that is not going to be that annoying because I have Arceus, which is Arceus Steel, and I also have my Giratina, which can switch into U-turn and stuff. And he also has Groudon, and I have Giratina for it, and Deoxys Defense, which is my spikes stacking Pokemon, and also it's physically defensive, so I should be able to take out the Groudon with some. Well, I will be able to stall out this Groudon. This is what I'm trying to say. As he also has Skybeam, which is pretty annoying to this team. Actually, Skybeam is pretty annoying to Rain in general, just because Kyogre and Lugia, all those Pokemon that get stalled out with Skybeam as soon as it gets the leash seed up, it can be really annoying. And he also has that Pokemon named Chansey. And now I'm going to take the time to talk to you about Chansey. Reading from the famous site Smogon University, Chansey, the famous pink blob's little cousin, possesses amazing bulk, which allows her to be a very effective support Pokemon in universe. When equipped with a Violite, she achieves incredible bulk with 642 HP, 163 defense, and 508 special defense, assuming a calm nature. Very defenses allow Chansey to avoid being TKO'd by a number of attacks Blissey avoid succumb to, including Choice Specs Gyre's Water Spout, Dialga and Palkia Outrage, and Latios' Side Shock. However, holding a Violet comes at the expense of no leftover recovery, so keep that in mind when choosing between Chansey and Blissey. Chansey does share Blissey's fantastic support multiple though, including Wish, which allows her to replenish massive 321 HP for a teammate. On top of all that I told you about Chansey, I hate that Pokemon because it just makes that game slower. So yeah, I would have to kind of play around that. I have my Escadrille that can beat Chansey 101. I also have my Kalma and Arceus Steel, which also beats Chansey 101. And I also have Rayquaza, so Chansey is not really a big threat to my team. But if it supports like the other 5 Pokemon with Thunder Wave, it can really be annoying. So yeah, let's get right into the battle. So yeah, my opponent is going to be leading up with his Genesect, as I'm going to be leading up with my Deoxys Defense. This is kind of a good matchup for me, even though it's a Genesect. I know for the fact that I'm physically defensive, you're just not going to be doing over half, because I have amazing bulk and he gets a special attack boost and not that physical attack boost, so it's going to be very good for me. And as he's sensing he should get done, I carry the taunt on this Deoxys, so I'm not going to allow him to get up his Stealth Rocks, which will be kinda good in the match, but my team's not really that weak to Stealth Rocks, only like Rayquaza, but it's kinda weak to Spike, so yeah, whatever. Now he's going to send in Reshiram. He's going to scare me out with the Draco Meteor or the Blue Flare. I'm really scared about this Reshiram, so I'm actually going to switch out to my special defensive Kyogre, which is relatively a Reshiram counter. So yeah, it's going to take this Draco Meteor as it was nothing, since it didn't do over half. I'm going to assume that's not Specs, because I'm pretty sure Specs would do over half to Kyogre, even to special defensive Kyogre, so yeah. Now he's going to send in his ugly Pokemon Chansey, as I'm going to predict that I'm going to my Escadrille. And now I'm actually going to set up the Stealth Rocks, not wanting to over predict or something, which is kinda good for me, because now that Skybeam is going to be taking 25% of damage every time it comes in. So yeah, it's pretty good for me. He's going to send in his Groudon, and I was really like, I didn't understand that switch, because if I was Calm Mind, I mean I could just have Judgment there and 3 with the Groudon after spikes. So I don't know why he risks that. I guess Sword Dance is more common on Arceus still, but I don't know. I don't think anything justifies that play. Anyways, he's going to go into his Chansey, set up the Wave first turn. I stayed in predicting him to go into Groudon, because with a Calm Mind I KO after another spike switch in. But no, he decides to stay in and Thunder Wave me now. I switched into my Kyogre, predicting him to go into Reshiram, because now my Arceus is basically based for his Reshiram and his Zekrom and Groudon, knowing that they can take any attack from that Reshiram, I mean from that Arceus, and then KO with a either Banded, Ball Strike, or like Blue Flare in the Sun, which would be pretty annoying. So anyways, he's gonna go to for the Seismic Tokoma Escadrille cycle for a Toxic. He's obviously going to be scared, knowing that he cannot beat Escadrille one-on-one because I'm physical attacker and stuff. And now he's going to send in the Skymin, as I'm actually going to stay in, predicting him to Seed Flare. I know I can take one and go for the Toxic and avoid getting like stalled out with Leech Seed, but of course I missed the Toxic. Now that's going to play a huge role, like in this exact moment, not really late in the match, because as you can see here, I'm not going for Shadow Sneak, I'm going for Dragon Tail, trying to get some damage on that Skyme, because with Dragon Tail plus Hazard it's going to die to a Shadow Sneak. But if he was Toxic, I would have just gone for Shadow Sneak and just go from there. He misses one Air Slash, which I was very grateful for, not gonna lie. I kinda deserved that. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Dragon Tail. It's going to do a lot of damage to that Giratina. So he's actually gonna go for his Genesect and then go for the Ice Beam, trying to threaten me out. Gets a crit on my Arceus. Didn't really matter that much because I had Recover, but like if I get paralyzed this turn, it's going to like matter. So yeah, he's going to send out his Zekrom. He over predicts. I predicted him to predict me to go into Excadrill. So I set in with my Arceus, risking he would go for the Bolt Strike. Luckily he doesn't. And looking at the damage, is obviously banded because Zekrom, like Scarf Zekrom, doesn't really do that much damage to my Arceus. This almost 2-hit KOs, so it most likely banded. And yeah, it's gonna have to switch out into his Chansey because he doesn't want to play with Confusion, Hacks and stuff. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna go for Judgment in case he wants to go into his Groudon. And besides, if I go for the Judgment right there, if I hit the Zekrom, it's going to die to his hazards next time he comes in. So yeah. Now he passes a wish to his Reshiram. The reason why I went for the Toxic and not for the Earthquake was because in case he wanted to go into his Groudon, I was going to get up the Toxic on that Skymin. So, or I mean, yeah, I predicted Skymin too, but what I meant to say is Groudon. So yeah, now he's going to make a really good play and reveal that his Reshiram is not choiced, is actually Expert Belt. I'm assuming it's Expert Belted because I don't see the Life Orb. If I had seen the Life Orb, I would have switched my Deoxysine. I would have switched Kyogre. So yeah, now he's going to send in Groudon. This is going to be the last time Groudon is going to come in the field. So yeah, I'm going to take the time to kind of explain this Groudon's nickname. You may not know him or yeah, whatever, but a fellow Let's Player called Sugar Conroy, I'll just leave a video like at the end on stuff, or maybe this part of the video, I don't know.
Anniversary of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire being released in North America, and as such, I'm going to be— oh my god! Oh my god! Are you serious? What? I've lost man points heavily.
Yeah, that pretty much explains for it. Anyways, I'm going to send me my request. I'm going to miss Draco Meteor. That's going to make a huge difference through the game, just because I would have killed that Groudon easily from that range, even if he was special defensive, since I'm carrying max special attack and the Life Orb, and the next Dancer Rayquaza, and he's going to roar me out into my Kyogre, which you may think, oh, it's good, you know, you're going to get up the scalp, but I was predicting him to save this Groudon because it's still a pretty respectable amount of health, and he could like pass the Witch with Chansey if he got gotten the chance. Chance, get it? Anyways, yeah, I didn't expect him to like leave his Groudon just to die like that. I mean, he got up Zeldarox. That is going to make like kind of a difference, because he's just running out at this point, because he knows he will die to the next switch in no matter what. And yeah, that kind of fucked me up. So yeah, now he's going to send in his Zekrom. As I told you before, if I got gone into Judgment, that Zekrom would have died to these hazards or this entry. I'm just going to sack my Kyogre since I don't need it for anything else at this point. Kyogre already did its work, so yeah, I'm just going to revenge kill with my Giratina. I get a crit, didn't really matter because that Zekrom was below 20%, so I mean, like mean damage was 19% to like max HP Zekrom, so didn't really matter. He's going to make a good play, going to U-turn, predicting me to switch out into RC Steel, and now he's going to send in his Reshiram, as I'm gonna try and outstall this Reshiram because I need 2 turns of poison to this Reshiram to die, so I'm going to get that first recover. And what I should have done here is actually switch on to my Rayquaza, since I wouldn't need Rayquaza later in the match, but I didn't really, I don't know, I was kind of in a hurry, so I didn't really think straight in this match, like in the end, because I was just like, oh, I just want to finish this. Anyways, my Arch is going to die because I got paralyzed the second turn, and I kind of wanted to save these Archers for later, so I'm actually going to have to like pray for Giratina to kill his entire team with Shadow Sneak, and I actually get a crit with this Skymin. That really didn't matter because he was below 30%, and that does more like 31% to 35%, because Skymin doesn't really carry HP. What a waste of time, and what a waste of EV spread. That's what I'm trying to say. And I killed his Chansey with Dragon Tail, and now he's going to send in his last Pokemon, which is his Genesect, and I'm going to kill that with Shadow Sneak, so that will be a pretty good game. Hydrating Master, I'm going to leave his channel down in the description. Be sure to check him out, and yeah, I'm the Black Stardust. Peace out.